It's that you can maintain a shared database for the entire world without anybody being in charge, and that you can allow the introduction of data points about the many attributes of environmental assets in general. Carbon offsets are the ones I'm focusing in, but it could be many others, in a decentralized manner. So to give you like an example, right? If you are sequestering a ton of carbon with one particular methodology, in Washington, D.C., being Bill Gates, or somewhere in Argentina, being a local community, some people may price that attribute differently, even though from a technical perspective, the same ton of carbon has been sequestered. How do you record that information? And do you need to enforce an extra value for that? You should not, I think. But recording that information and letting people make the decisions of, well, how can I price this versus this other solution, requires all of the environmental assets like carbon offsets to be trading in the same place. And we need to find a ratio of price against the other. So let's say I mentioned 2 sequestered tons of carbon with the same methodology in different places. Assume we value the one in Argentina a bit more than the one in Washington for some reason. What's the ratio of prices between one and the other? Would it be like 1 ton of one is equal to 98% of the ton of the other, and use prices slightly differently? How do we manage to establish those ratios with siloed systems? Because currently, if I want to buy a carbon offset, I go to a website, I say how many I want to, maybe they show me even a blockchain-based system where I can invest in a particular project using mangroves, whatever, but I buy from a centralized party, and I'm buying a number of tons at the price that the seller says. They don't trade with each other. But in blockchain, we have DeFi. And we use DeFi, we use liquidity pools to actually find the price of 2 assets against each other. I think the potential for the price discovery mechanism is super interesting, but that requires it being in the same place. And I cannot think of technology that's not blockchain to have it.